trespasses and sins. You are dead spiritually.
One of the worst stories we've seen in a while. 18-year-old Tyler Clementi, freshman at Rutgers University in New Jersey, committed suicide by jumping off the George Washington Bridge.
New information tonight as police investigate what they're calling a murder.
The two men were a couple and
not done a good enough job at educating people about the harm from outdated, misguided, ill-informed religious teachings.
God still hates you! Yes, that's the standard of God.
so do you believe
Fags
people
are worthy of death. That's the standard of God.
And on a number of occasions, students at his school slung a homophobic slur at him, the worst one you can think of, at him. And so he was taunted and traumatized by all of that.
And these are just the stories we hear about. How many other teens have we lost? How many others are suffering in silence? Being a teenager and figuring out who you are is hard enough without someone attacking you. We can't let intolerance and ignorance take another kid's life. Something must be done.
Sexual orientation. What is sexual orientation and why is it so significant? Sexual orientation is a term that is used to describe someone's emotional, sexual, or romantic attraction towards another individual. The significance of this term addresses the notion of multiple types of attraction that exist today. Psychological therapy is now being used as a tool to challenge this notion of same-sex attraction. Religious conservative groups are calling this type of therapy conversion therapy. These religious people are using scriptures from the Bible for credible sources of justification in their intentions to restore what is considered to them to be natural. Seeking therapy is a personal choice someone is willing to make. However, young teens and children below the age of 18 are being forced to take conversion therapy by their parents in hopes for their homosexual children to return back to heterosexuality. There is, however, mixed opinions on this matter. Some think it's malpractice, while others see it as a way to get closer to God. I believe that there is no type of medication or therapy that could change someone's sexual orientation, because sexual orientation is largely inborn, it is not a choice, and is not a psychological disorder. In a result, the American Academy of Pediatrics, the American Counseling Association, and the American Psychiatric Association have all agreed and come to conclude that homosexuality is not a mental disorder that could be cured. Furthermore, many associations and professionals are beginning to realize how useless and irrelevant therapy towards homosexuals is. Gay advocates are facing against conservative Christian groups who are having their therapists assert this idea that gender confusion is a result of childhood trauma and that sexual orientation can be reshaped. However, there have been multiple reports and complaints of therapy sessions leaving their homosexual clients filled with anguish and guilt. But what people do not understand is that it does hurt when people act like we choose these feelings of attraction. It hurts when people look at you as if you are carrying an infectious disease. It hurts when your own family thinks you have a mental disorder and they try to fix you. It hurts when you are forced to be in a dark room of silence and anguish. It hurts when you feel that the world is against you. Coming from someone who is gay, I can honestly say that I was born this way. I know myself. I know I never chose this. I know what I feel is real. I am going to live my life for myself, nobody else. I won't let anybody bring me down.
We don't have to hide no more.
I know you want pop, you want rock and
You
roll.
want it?
This year's remix
Got some phonics.
I got pop, I got
Rockin' electronic.
even if the sky is falling down.
Gonna be okay. We need not to shoot
People are beginning to realize how pathetic it is to hate someone because that person just wants to love somebody else. The media is becoming a key part of the gay rights movement. Celebrities are sending out messages about this epidemic. There have been so many people who have been harmed and killed because of this ignorant notion towards homosexuals. It is not healthy to discriminate and have hate. No good comes out of it. This just leads to more suicides, violence, bullying, and death. How is this healthy? How is this positive? How does this make someone's life better? Things are changing. People are finally seeing the wrong in what is happening to our gay community. Progress is being made, and it is getting better.